It's the King J, back with another video. We have another Teach Me episode. But hold on, we have Shaheen on the screen. It's not Miguel. And we got Sephi Black from Germany.
Yo, what's good, bro? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Unfortunately, no Miguel in Tekken 8. After 15 years, since Tekken 6, he's not in the game, in the main roster. It's insane, man. It's insane.
But you're playing Shaheen now, and I see that you're having a great time. I saw you won a tournament as well, right, with Shaheen?
Yeah. Shaheen is sick, though. But yeah, recently I also won an offline tournament. Yeah, this made me happy.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
I got you on to talk about this character because I feel like this character in Tekken 7 never got no love. I didn't see you play this character in Tekken 7, but in Tekken 8, I've seen that you're creating a storm with this character. So, like, what do you think about this character?
He is actually very good, I would say. So right now, Shaheen is under the radar of the top tiers, I would say. But he has so many good tools. He's so threatening with his 50-50s and still got crazy like whiff punishes. So he's overall he's a very good all-rounded character.
Okay, cool. So like when playing this character, what are your key moves? Like what are the key moves you use with this character?
My key moves usually are his down for one. His down for one is such a great tool because on block it's only -1 in the game like Tekken 8 where you only -1 and there are no magic force. You are willing to add more pressure to the opponent because you don't need to be scared about like strong keep out tools like magic force. It tracks also amazing in one direction, like it's not steppable to the right. People need to side step left or sidewalk left this move. And like just his jabs are very good overall, good extensions as well, like 1-2 delayed 2 for example is a countered launcher. Like if people want to interrupt after 1-2, this is quite helpful for them. Like he's got a generic down for 2, even though the range is not the best. Like it's still like a normal hit, 50 frame launcher. Tracks and avoids certain moves, like it can crush certain tools as well. So one of his main tools, I would say. Besides of that, he got more situational tools, like back 3 is awesome. Like it forces the opponent crouch. It's +3 on block, so it's a better situation for you than for your opponent. And yeah, on countered, you got something guaranteed. Like if I'm hitting you, like this, I got like moves to 14 frame guaranteed, like down for 4-3, for example. Whoa. Which is like insane. Or if I'm in heat and this hits uncounted, this is shit.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Like this. Oh, now I'm not in heat. Yeah, okay.
No, you're good.
Let's create it. This. This is all guaranteed just because you ate a back 3 on countered while in heat. So good threatening tool, especially on the wall since it gives wall split. Like a new move that Shaheen got is down for 4-1 into his SNK stance. This is also quite useful because on block you see I'm just -2. On hit it's +9 into the stance, which gives you a lot of options. Like this is also his 40 frame poke, I would say, 2 hits into the stance, and in general his SNK stance is way more useful than it used to be. In Tekken 7, you barely used his stance except for like few like situational like ways, but now you can use it more like as a pressure tool. For example, downfall 4-1 is +9, so you still got like amazing tools like SNK 1+2, which also is a heat engager. On block it's +2, and the opponent is we both are crouched.
Wow.
Like a better situation for me. And it does chip damage too. Like it's not interruptible by usual moves, you know, after downfall 4-1 on hit. If you try to jab in between. It's even a trait, and this means do it again, please. Downfall 1 is guaranteed. Like,
wow.
I even get more reward by that, since you're trying to challenge me with a jab. So this is quite useful, I would say.
That's crazy.
Shaheen.
That's crazy.
Like, Shaheen has so many. Like, he has many good tools. They're more like situational. If we want to talk about his lows, like his generic low down 3 is a great low because it's high crushing. It tracks pretty well. It's 0 on hit. Like, but if I can press down forward afterwards and go into his SNK stance. By that I have still very good tools if the opponent wants to challenge. Like, imagine you try to challenge with a jab after this. I got like a great counter tools or keep out tools.
Whoa.
Against it. So you need to be careful of how to deal against Shaheen in this situation as an opponent.
And that move deletes recoverable health as well, just to add to the people. Yeah.
Like Shaheen is like a great character to remove recoverable health. Like forward back 2 in just frame is like a 13 frame move that deletes the recoverable health. You need to time it perfectly, otherwise it will be 14 frame. Like if you see the blue spark, it's 13 frame. If you don't see the blue spark, it's 14 frame. So you know that this is like specific. The damage is the same, just the speed is different, depending on if you input it properly or not. But yeah, try to do it as clean as possible, like to get always the 13 frame version. But for certain situations, like when you're plus frames, or if you're plus 14, for example, oops, like this. If you're plus 14, for example, after while standing 1 uncounted. Oh shit!
You're good.
This is always still. If I would do it properly, it would work.
Let me try.
While standing 1 into 4 back 2.
Wait, it's still combo though.
It's a combo. But you can do it.
Wait, hold on.
You just need to know the timing for that.
Hold on. Let me try it one more time.
Yeah.
The timing feels weird. What was that?
It's because he's stunned in a weird way. It was not a combo.
Let me try it one more time. It's so hard because there we go.
Now it worked. But this was the 13 frame version though.
Okay.
But yeah, you can do it till 40 frame. Since you're plus 14 after Y setting 1, after SNK 1 uncounted, after back 3 uncounted, they're always plus 14. The exception is that back 3 uncounted leads the opponent to crouch, so this works with you need to do mid. That's 14 frame twice.
That's
so
interesting.
you can't do this in this forward back 2 in this situation, unfortunately.
That's interesting. So like the other move that I feel like people like talk about is up forward 1 or up 1. Like,
up for 1, yeah.
Do you use this move a lot?
It's also a situational move because the neutral, it's also a heat engager.
Yeah.
Like it's plus 1 on block.
Yeah.
it's quite slow, I would say. So people float you quite easily if they like tend to poke against you. You can cancel it by pressing down back. So this is also something if you want to bait it out, like you're just doing this, because the move itself is quite linear. You can usually sidestep it to the left. But there's a situation where I really like to go for up forward one, which is if I go for a heat engager.
Okay.
Because in this situation, if people want to challenge, it's uninterruptible. Like, imagine I'm going for like a heat engager, I'm usually plus 17, and doing up for one is like
Let's do it again.
24 frames, which means you can't interrupt me. And the thing about up for one is, if I'm in heat, go forward please, and look at the heat bar. I get some heat back, and this is guaranteed as well, like dash into back 4. So this is quite useful even after heat, or if it's even more useful, because when you're hit one more time, and then it's like 40 damage, which is like, and the back 4 Oki is also great afterwards. So after heat engager, it's a great tool if the opponent respects the follow-up, because after heat engager, it's like a forced mix-up. Let me show you the mix-up again. Because in that time, I can do the charged.
So you want me?
move.
Yeah, let me see it again. Sorry, I didn't know you wanted me to block.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block.
And then I can do this, for example.
Wow. Yeah, this move is so good. It's like down, up, 2, something like that.
Yes, yeah. You need to charge down into up 2. But the thing is, when you can always buffer it. For example, after heat engager, I can hold down, and then if the animation is over with the running and stuff, then I'm pressing up 2.
So like it kind of reminds me of like the, you know, when you play like the 2D fighting games like Guile, for example. Like you can either do a move, and while you're doing a move, charge. Like
This is essential for Shaheen, and
I don't know why I can't do it. There we go.
Yeah, it's around in total 40 frames that you need to hold down until you can press
40 frames.
Yeah, but since if you press, for example, down forward 2,
Yeah.
since you're pressing the down in down forward and hold it, you can buffer it like that.
That's crazy. So
That's why also, which is also very good. Yeah, like this, exactly.
Whoa.
Try it again. Exactly. But this is just like a showcase, but if you want something more practical, is like exactly. Down forward 4-1, imagine, and into the stance.
I can't even do it. Hold on.
Yeah, you need to press down forward.
There we
after
go.
Down forward. Yeah, exactly. And imagine, you do it again, please.
That is crazy, sir.
You're plus 9 if you go into stance into the 18 frame move is uninterruptible.
What? Oh, because I'm plus 90, so you can't duck or anything.
Exactly. Yeah, and the move itself is 18 frame. So if you do it perfectly, I can't jab between, and this is a counted launcher. And heat, it's a normal hit launcher.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's silly. It's very strong. Especially after heat engager, it's like kind of a forced 50-50. But yeah.
That is
it's very strong.
damn. So all right, so you've told me about those moves. Obviously, I know that he's got his hop kick as well and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
like, what's obviously his stance? Like, let's talk about his stance then. Like, how do we get into down forward 3+4? Like,
Exactly. This is manually going into the stance, yes.
okay, so like, what are the like moves? Like, obviously in Tekken we know that there's stances where they got loads of different moves. But what are like the 2 moves or 3 moves that you use in the stance, and for what situation?
Mainly, I like to use his stance after, like, Let me think about it. For example, after slide,
Yeah.
this, I can go into his stance immediately. Like, imagine I hit you, you're quick rolling,
Yeah.
and I can prepare the stance and wait for your follow-up. Because then, when I see you're not moving, then I can go for full crouch down for 4, for example, which is grounded.
Oh, and you go back into stance.
Yeah, after full crouch down for 4, into down forward, I am back in the stance.
Wow.
That's why like the situation is quite good. Like after slide and the while standing 2 if it hits. If I see like you're not standing up, but maybe you would stand up, I would like to go for this. If I'm sure if you stay on the ground, I got SNK 2. But I'm losing my turn since it's -9. If I am not sure, or if I'm sure that you stand up, I'm going for that. Which means you're losing chip, you're getting chip damage, and I'm in advantage.
I can't believe that's +2. That's crazy.
And we're both crouched, which means like the while standing 4 can be sidestep right, I would say.
Yeah.
After that, let's try it out. Or sidewalk right. Okay, on the wall, not happen. Yeah.
There we go.
But in this case, I got like while standing 1. Like,
Wow.
he has 2. He has like options for everything, like, which is quite, menacing.
That's quite crazy because if you do that, and I tried to do while standing 4. My while standing 4 and your down forward 1 would trade. Your down forward 1 is what, 13 frames?
Yeah. You mean after that?
Yeah. So if I did that and I tried to do while standing 4, your down forward 1 and my while standing 4 would trade, right? Because you're +2 already. My while standing 4 comes out at 11 frames, so that'll be 13 frames altogether, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm also crouched. We're both in crouch state in this case.
Oh yes.
So I'm only having access to like while standing 4, which is 11, or while standing 1, which is 14.
Okay.
I could go into. Yeah, this is like a small mind game we would have. Like, if I know that you're challenging, I need to go for while standing 4. If you're doing like while standing 4, my while standing 1 would lose in this case.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm quite limited with the options against while standing 4. But all the other options while standing 1 is more optimal, since it tracks quite decent in one direction.
That's interesting. So, all right, cool. So, like, we spoke about his stance. Obviously, you'd use this after the slide, which is sneak. Is it sneak stance they call it? Stealth
I'm
stance?
not sure.
Yeah.
I always call it SNK not to mess it up. But, and it's weird.
It's okay. It's okay. So, like, all right, we got this one that you do after slide. You would got 1+2 that you would do, and it'll be force crouch. And obviously, you've got 4. When would you use this?
When I would use this in certain matchups, this can be quite useful, because it leads to a better position overall than SNK cancel full crouch down forward 4. Usually I would go for this by canceling it, but this has very good range. Let me go try from here, I would say.
Wow.
Oops, no. From here? Oh, okay. It has better range than his other lows. It's -14 on block. So in some matchups, it can be like crucial, like against Jin or June or Kazuya. It's like +3 to +5.
Okay.
I am in standing and the opponent is crouched, so also quite good position for me.
Okay.
How much is the damage? Is 17. On counter hit, it also has some different properties, like this is guaranteed.
Okay.
So also quite useful. And even this very specific, let's try from this distance. Wait. It can even lead to a combo.
Wow.
From distance, it's more threatening than from close range, you know?
That is crazy. Oh, so then what? Wait, he has this. So, no, fair enough then. I feel like those are the ones that I would use. It makes sense. If I was playing this character, I'll probably go for this if I want to get the mid. And then I know about this. If you get counter hit 1, you get 4-2-3. Is that still the same?
For example, 4-2-3, 2-3 for better Oki. Like 2-3 is overall in the neutral a great Oki because you're plus 10 if you go into the stance, which just also leads to great options.
Oh wow.
But if you're on the wall, like, and I press, like this is plus 10, but 4-2-3 is plus 13 and you're crouched. So on the wall 4-2-3 makes more sense if you want to add more like mix-ups.
Okay.
Like in the neutral. Like, and it does more damage 4-2-3 if you want to go for it. The highest damaging thing after SNK 1 is uncounted. Oops. Uncounted would be forward back 2. Yeah, but forward back 2 would be the highest input out of it. It does 42 damage overall.
Wow.
Like, so you got really good tools, and it deletes gray health. That's the thing. So like, if you did ton of chip damage, for example, by doing while running 2, which does 9 chip damage, it's like basically hitting a jab on hit, only if it's only that's on gray health, and then do, for example, like a setup would be while running 2 into back 2. Try to jab in between.
Really? Hold on, let me see.
Like, oh, okay. Imagine you're doing something slower than a jab, like down forward 1, for example.
Whoa.
Like, this also kills gray health and leads to a good position for you as a Shaheen player.
So, do the running 2 again. I just want to see the frames on running 2. And then do back 2. Ah, so maybe if I jabbed, it would trade because they're both... my jab will come out. No, it shouldn't. Because you're plus 5.
Yeah, it should trade. Yeah, we're trading usually in this situation. Since I'm 50 frame move plus 5, jab will trade with the 50 frame. But if you do something slower, or if you try to, like, contest with other moves, it's quite useful. And back 2 also has some, like, weird, I don't know, properties. Like, if you're from distance, you're like you're draining me, like somehow, like it has some weird properties. I can't recreate it in practice mode that easily, but in matches it has some weird ass.
What does it do?
Try to go forward. Yeah.
Oh.
Like it has some, like, I'm pushing you to, I'm pulling you
towards you.
Me. But yeah, it's quite useful. It's safe, so you don't risk that much. Mid has some high crush evasion, so also overall a great tool I would use.
All right, cool. So like, I want to know his punishment. So like, what's his standing punishment? And then we'll go over the while standing punishment.
His standing punishment is for 10 frame, 2-3. Overall, amazing 10 frame punisher. I would say one of the best 10 frame punishers overall. 2-3 into his stance leads to plus 10. Like, this is like insane, because then you have like options like SNK 1+2, which is uninterruptible. Like, try to unblock on hits after 2-3. Like, it's like uninterruptible with jabs. It's walkable though, but overall you can, like, I think.
Nah, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit.
Like, and imagine you're blocking that.
Okay, let's block it.
Even if you would block, you would lose 6 chip damage.
Whoa.
So overall, it's like 34 damage. Like if you include chip damage as well in this case. And I'm in a good position because you're crouch and I'm in advantage. So it's a very good 10 frame punish that I would mostly use in most times. 12 punish, he has 4 to 3 as you mentioned. This is his long range 12 frame punish. Has really good range. On the wall it's more useful than in neutral because in neutral, if I would try it, you're like it has an insane pushback. So
wow.
And +5, so I don't get any reward out of it. Okay, the damage is higher than 2-3, true. Like for 5 frames. But usually you should go for that punish on the wall. Or if you want to have a long range 12 frame with punish.
Okay.
His 13 frame punish is like just frame forward back 2. If the blue sparks come out, it failed on my side. Like if it's like if the blue sparks like this happened, it's 13 frame. It's an insane 13 frame punish. 42 damage is a lot for 13 frames, I would say.
It is.
And it kills the gray health. Imagine I'm doing like 3 times of that. Like let me chip you for example, like 3 times. And then try to do a jab, for example. Oh shit, I was too slow. Again.
That's cool.
Like it does so much chip damage into forward back 2 will kill the gray health. Like it's silly. If I would do it properly. 30 frame or 40 frames. Like.
Okay.
Otherwise, as a 14 frame punish, if you want to punish with the mid, you got down forward for free. It does 36 damage. Mid high string. So you can, if you fail, your opponent can duck the second one. Or as a heat engager, down back 2-1.
Okay.
Like down back 2-1. Also pretty useful. You can delay the second one as well. And yeah, since it's a heat engager, you can also heat dash with a guaranteed follow-up. And as a 50 frame punish, it's hop kick. Great range, crushing properties, decent damage out of his combo. Has really good range as well. Like from from here it should hit. Like
wow,
it has still great range. Like for a hop kick, really good. Minus 13 only, so you're not risking that much. If you try to tracks in one direction, yeah. Down for 2 is not like his. It has not the best range. That's why I would say a hop kick is better overall. As a punish, block punish. With punish, hop kick is also amazing.
Nice. And then it's while standing?
Yeah. His while standing, he got like his 11 frame while standing 4. A generic while standing 4 would say -6 on block, +5 on hit. So quite good, I would say. But nothing special. His 13 frame punish, he got while standing 3-3. Like decent damage, wall splats. So also quite useful. 33 or 34 damage.
Nice.
And then like his while standing 1 is basically his 14 frame punish, but you don't use it as a punish, you just use it as a poke. Like from crouch. 15 frame is hop kick. It's not while standing 2. If you're like blocking a -15 low, you should go for hop kick.
Yeah.
Because while standing 2 is a 16 frame punish.
Ah, okay.
So you need to pay attention to that. If you're blocking -15 low, like certain lows are -15 only, go for hop kick.
Okay.
For a 60 frame while standing 2. The difference between that And why it's worth it to go for Wise Saying 2 instead of hop kick in some punishments is Wise Saying 2 does more damage to combo overall.
Okay.
That's why I go for that combo. If you're capable of, Wise Standing 2 is more rewarding. But on block it's also minus 17, so you can't throw it out easily like hop kick.
Ah, okay. So then, like, all right, last but not least, I just wanted to know, like, with one wall combo, would it be 4-1 back 4? Is that like the go-to combo, or?
In some situations, if it's off axis,
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend this combo because the opponent is flying away after 4-1 into back 4.
Okay.
Like, if you're hitting 4-1, the back 4 won't connect because the opponent is like flying away. Otherwise, this generic combo on the wall, like if we're not including Tornado, would be down for 4-1 delayed 3. You are not allowed to delay it too much because then it's not a combo. There is like a certain timing where you're just going for like, oh okay, it was off axis. It should be like this. Oh, too much delay. If you're not delaying it, this is the right delay. Like if you're not delaying it, let me show you. There's also a difference on the damage. So it's important that you delay it not too long, but also not too short.
Yeah.
So it's a bit strict timing.
Fair enough. All right. Well, last but not least, where do you think Shaheen is on the tier list? Like, where would you place him on the tier list? And what do you think the future is for Shaheen?
I think since people are very busy with other strong characters, Shaheen is like not that threatening for most competitive players. But overall, I think he has so many good tools. Like his pokes are amazing. His keyboard tools are great. His 50-50 is also like great because he can like in Tekken 7 he hadn't had that good full crouch mix-ups, but now when he's in full crouch he has like riskier options like slide if you want to have more damage. If you want to have like don't risk it that much, you're going for full crouch down foot 4, which is like if you cancel it perfectly, like only minus 12.
Ooh.
So, and it does 16 damage as well, so pretty high damaging just for one low. It's plus 4 if you keep in the stance, so the person needs to respect that. Tracks pretty well, hits grounded. So also worth mentioning as one of his best tools. If people are like challenging him in the full crouch stance, he has while standing 1. Like on counted, we already like talked about it. Has really good follow-ups. It's only minus 2. Like, and if I'm on the wall and you're scared about like his slides and mix-ups, he has full crouch down foot 4, which is like a normal hit wall split. Like, it looks like a homing, but it's not a homing. Like, it does like it's a very good arsenal in his tool set.
Ooh, look at the damage.
Yeah, you can get like easy damage out of it, and it's safe, and it has similar speed to like his slide.
So the mix-up would
Like,
be this, the mid, and the slide.
Yeah,
Ouch.
it's very good. And if you're scared about using slide, don't worry, you still got the saver option, like full crouch down for 4. Is like also silly. And the thing about full crouch down foot 4 is you got an extension. So try to punish the full crouch down foot 4. It's like a launcher.
Wow.
Like, imagine you just challenged me and I get like at least 90 damage out of it. So sometimes you need to respect them. So I think that's why, like, he has so many threatening tools and they are so strong. I just think he's under the radar and overall a great character. The only weakness I would say Shaheen has got, like his homing mid is not a great, like not a great tool compared to the other homings. Like on the wall, it doesn't give wall split, it just adds mix up position, so it's not that threatening. And his moves in general don't track that much, so you need to realign quite often with your movement to make the moves work. So this is like a point I would say it's not that strong, but if the opponent doesn't duck, you got a good homing, which is forward 4. Like forward 4 on normal hit, this is guaranteed. It's like 40 damage, and on block, it does chip damage as well. So you're kind of forced to crouch if you don't want to get hit. Like if you want to avoid chip damage and like the homing. Wall splat as well. So I think Shaheen is a great character. Amazing. He's very good. Very fun to play. I can only recommend him to like anyone who wants to have like a mix of variation, pressure tools like while running 2, back 3, up forward 1, like, and good keypad tools.
Nice. All right, well, Sephi, thank you very much for jumping on the show and telling me about Shaheen. For the people that don't know about like who Sephi Black is, can you tell them where they can find you on social media, like your Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, please?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Sephi Black, on Twitter, Sephi Black, and on Twitch, Sephi Black as well. Like, if you want to get coached, I also offer like MetaFight coaching. You can also find me there with Sephi Black.
Wicked. And I strongly advise, if you are trying to learn Shaheen, to definitely get some coaching sessions with Sephi Black, because he is a tournament veteran. He didn't fall out the sky yesterday. He's been around for a very long time. Tekken 7 Tag 2 and now Tekken 8.
6.
Tekken 6.
Even Tekken 6.
Damn. Tekken 6.
Yeah, long time.
So
yeah,
he's been
almost like 15 years.
Exactly. So this is a tournament veteran, a professional player. So definitely go check him out if you lot want to get that extra coaching and get your level up there. It's been King J, Sephi Black. If you lot would like this content, please leave a comment. Let me know. Remember to subscribe, and we'll be on to the next Teach Me episode. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.